Welcome. My name is Emily Nichols-Mitchell, and I am the CEO of Accelerations Group, and I am super excited to be talking to you today. I'm excited to be sharing with you that I am coming to Phoenix. I am to you about how to accelerate your brand and brilliance to have the life and the career that you deserve. And I want to tell you, this particular conversation, that I'm calling it, it's really going to be a happy hour at a hotel in Phoenix. And so if you're interested, I'm going to ask that you send me a quick email and say, hey, I'm just a slight bit interested in learning more about what you have to talk about. It's free, it's complimentary, and on this content forever. But it's really not for everyone. So let me talk about who this content is really for and who really should be sitting in the seat and who should not be sitting in the seat. First of all, it's for the more seasoned woman who has 20 years under her belt, and she's probably in her 40s or a little older, and she has some experience in getting things done. She has a brand. I mean, depending on who she is, she's probably sitting behind a desk today, probably cranking out the numbers. She's probably got a big P&L budget. She's probably a teacher. She's someone who helps manage and help impact other people's lives. But she's also at a point in her career that she knows, gosh, I want to do something more. I want to have more happiness. I want to have more freedom, and I want to have more joy on my own terms. She might love where she is. She might be a VP, but I will tell you that even if you have that type of a brand and you've already known all over the city of Phoenix or in your own community, there's always something more that you can do. Matter of fact, I was having a conversation just the other day with a lady who is the chief diversity officer of a major organization. And I said, I am preparing for this tour stop on how senior leaders can build and continue to accelerate their brand and brilliance. And I said, what have you done? What is the nugget that sets you apart from your brand? I mean, you have been on the cover of several magazines. You have been given numerous awards. What does that brand look like to you? And she said, Emily, I wanted to talk to you because that is one of my challenges. She said, I've been promoted several places. I've moved from company to company. I've been fortunate and very blessed that I have been able to reach a level as a senior vice president. She said, but now the stakes are higher. I was recently turned down for a C-suite position. She said, because now what's expected of me is a little different than what was expected of me to get to the level that I'm at now. And she said, I'm actually looking at being on some professional boards, some paying boards. So I need to up my game in my personal brand. So I need to look at my personal brand a little differently if my next trajectory in my career is sitting on a board. How do I get on a board? How do I need to build my brand to get on a board? How do I need to build my brand to where I am in the C-suite at a major Fortune 500 company or a global nonprofit organization? So as much as I think that I have done really well at building my brand, she said to me, I know there's more that can be done. And in 2018, it's our time. It's time for women to be able to stand up and stand out in their brilliance. It's time for women at different walks of life to take hold and say, I'm stop having a side hustle and I'm going to be a CEO of my organization and I'm going to run my organization like a business. I am going to run my organization so that my brand will speak on behalf of my organization. So when you think about brands that win, when you think about organizations that seem to be doing really well, you can probably pinpoint it back to a particular person's brand. You can probably pinpoint it back to a particular brand product, but there's usually a face behind that brand product. You can look at Steve Jobs. You can look at Oprah Winfrey. You can look at many different people and see how their brands have propelled not only themselves, but into the organization. But the other thing I notice about people who have strong brands is they didn't build a strong brand for themselves. They built the strong brand because they had something else to give to the rest of the world. They are wanting to change lives. They're wanting to make a difference in future generations, in the older generation. They want to be able to leave a legacy. So I'm coming to Phoenix. I'm coming and I'm looking forward to seeing you. And I'd love to sit and talk to you about how you can take your brand and wherever your brand is right now and take it up a notch. Take it to the next level so that you can continue to leave your legacy and leave the legacy and the life that you want for yourself, for your family, and for the organization. And when your brand aligns with your passions, your purpose, and the organization that you work for, you are going to be phenomenal. But let's do it together. I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to dropping a couple of nuggets while I'm in Phoenix. So please take the time at the end of this video to send me a quick note to say, Emily, I'm in. I am at least curious to hear what you have to say to build my brand even bigger and better than what it is today.